All right, so yes, it's another day, you guys. It's Thursday. April 23rd. Tomorrow's Auntie's baby's birthday. Happy birthday, Auntie baby. She's gonna be 2 this year. Auntie's baby. It's been a while, you know. So what is going on? I'm actually taking out my trash right now, which is like in the back of my car. Get out. But I wasn't putting it in my car, and the trash is like all the way at the front of my building. So I'm still packing to move, and yeah, I'm still packing to move. And then on top of that, I'm working both my jobs, still saving money, and there's a lot going on, I could say. There's a lot going on. What did I want to talk to you guys about? Okay, yeah. So you guys have not been updated. About 2 days ago, I dropped Brittany off at the airport. We said our goodbyes, and she went back to Boston. So I am Florida living by myself yet again, which I don't mind. Whatever. I have a lot of things going on with me. I'm working, I'm I'm packing to move, there's a lot going on, and she just wanted to go back home. So, I didn't hesitate. I just bought her a ticket and sent her back home. That's her life. That's what she wants to do. And, she was welcome to stay here as long as she wanted to. And that's how long she wanted to stay. So she went back home. So now it's just me again. And so, after this move, I'm going to try to figure out what I'm doing exactly. I want to go on a cruise to Mexico so bad. So bad. So I'm going to start planning that. And I have another trip for you guys, too, that obviously I'm going to have to record. In September, I'm going to Virginia. I have not been back to Virginia since I left college, okay? I left college, and then I went back for probably about a month, and then I went back to Massachusetts after I was in Florida, went back to Virginia for about a month, and then went back to Massachusetts. So since then, that was probably 3 years ago, I have not been back to Virginia. My mother is getting married. She's been dating a guy for about 2-3 years now, and they're actually gonna get married, so I'm going to her wedding. I'm setting everything up. I already got my car rental set, and I gotta look for a white dress for her wedding. So you guys can go with me while I look for a white dress. It's not gonna be right now, because I haven't even moved yet. I'm not even, focused on getting a dress yet. That's September. So somewhere in between now and September, I will be getting my dress. So, what else? Yeah, so my mother's getting married, so I'm going to Virginia. So that's another trip. I've been saying to myself I wanted to do 4 trips this year of traveling. So Virginia is going to be one of them. My grandfather, I talked to him yesterday. He was living with me, if you guys didn't know. He was for 7 months, and then he went back like about three months ago to North Carolina. He said if I wanted to come up there that he'd buy me a ticket to come visit. So I may do that sometime this year, and go visit. So that would be like another trip. And one of my friends recently just invited me to Tampa. So Tampa's only like 4 hours from here. So, I can take that trip like midweek or so and just stay like over the night or stay overnight, or do 2 days or something, and just go to Tampa. That would be exciting. And spend like one whole full day there or whatever. What else is going on? I don't know. I'm just working, saving up money so I can move. I'm packing. Like I said before, my life is, pretty much boring right now, because, I have all these plans in the making, and right now, like, everything that I have to do, I have, like, it's like on a build-up, like packing is on a build-up. Saving money is not going to happen overnight, So, my trips that are coming are not here yet, but I have to plan for them and I have to wait for them, to come. It's not like, okay, well, this is happening here right now. There's nothing right now in my life. There's like, besides the fact that I'm doing these things to prepare, there's nothing physically happening in my life besides the preparing for what's going to happen. I haven't found a place at all. I've been trying to work with this woman that I knew who did, she's like a realtor. And it's been hard because she hasn't been calling me back. Like, she called me back once or twice, but it's not like she's been like sending me condos and stuff like that. I wanted a 2-bedroom condo. But I'm probably like at a point where I'm like, okay, well, let me just get a 1-bedroom condo, which, either at my price that I'm spending right now or maybe even more, because not the price I'm paying now or even less, so then I'll have extra money in my pocket. She hasn't been actually calling me back to like send me listings and stuff like that, so I've been looking on my own. Because, June's going to be here sooner or later, and I'm not trying to be homeless because you're not helping me. So, yeah. I'm trying to do all this all at once. And then on top of that, I've been trying to get stuff fixed in my condo because, like, my garbage disposal is broken right now. The dishwasher, I used the dishwasher once since I moved here. Once. It does not drain. It doesn't drain. So I need them to come out. So I'm trying to get all this stuff done so that at the end they won't charge me for all the stuff that's like not working, because it's not my fault. It's not working. Like, I used it just drain once. The dishwasher once, and it didn't drain. How is that my fault that this thing is malfunctioning? I'm not gonna. Yeah. So I'm trying to get all that stuff done. There's so much stuff I'm trying to get done, and it's a lot of responsibility, which is so crazy because last night I actually did a blog on responsibility. It's about how having a child is responsibility. And I talked about how when God promised Abraham and Sarah a son, he actually was like, hey, I'm giving you responsibility. It's so crazy because sometimes, like, I hate it because some people will be like, hey, this is what you need to do, and they're giving you responsibility. Well, what if I don't want that responsibility in my life? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if I don't want to do that? What if I don't want to, handle that responsibility? And actually, that's so funny because me and my mom were talking about that today. Like, some people, they don't want responsibility. They want to live life the less responsible, with the less responsibility that they can. They let their parents do everything for them. They want to sit at home. They don't want to do anything with their life. They don't want to work. They just want to go out and enjoy the ride of the world, And for me, at this point in my life, when God originally first told me, hey, I want to give you a child, a son, for me, I started right away. I was babysitting that little girl for a while, and learning how to take care of her and being responsible for her. And then God gave me the job at Subway, and then, I learned how to work as a team, and to take that, as a responsibility for my life, And then after that, what happened after that? Yeah, after that, God gave me the 3 jobs, and I was responsible for getting 3 jobs, and then, after that, moving down here, and then, having the responsibility of finding a job down here and not just sitting, being lazy, because I knew that I had bills, and I knew how to, pay my bills, and, and then, pay my bills and being a responsible adult, and when you think about, like, having children and stuff like that, like, your child is, like, I don't understand how people want to have children, but can't even be responsible for yourself. You're not going to work. You're not going to get your own place. Children need shelter. They need food. They need love. They need care. They need someone who's going to know how to take care of them. And if you can't be responsible for your own self and, have your own place and be able to transport them in any means, it doesn't matter if you're taking the bus. Just have a way to be able to transport them and take care of them and, do what you need to do for them, because children are a responsibility, like, and if, people don't even think before they lay up and have sex and decide they want to get pregnant. They just want to be like, oh, okay, now I have this baby because it's so cute. No, it's not cute. It's not cute, okay? It's a responsibility. Yeah, well, babies are cute, but what I'm saying is, it's not cute to have this little baby and you have no responsibility. You don't have a place. You don't have no transportation. You don't have no means of taking care of the child. Oh, it's just, this cute little baby. I just want this cute little thing. Okay, are you responsible enough? Can you pay your bills? Can you supply a roof? Are you ready to teach and love and nourish and do the things that you need to do to take care of this responsibility? And that goes for anything, like work, like if you want to work, you will do anything to make sure you'll keep your job and do the things you need to do. That's responsibility, taking care of your business, to be responsible for the thing that you're being responsible for, whether it's your job, whether it's your house, whether it's your car. Like, I'm being responsible right now. I'm packing my house because I need to move. I'm not waiting for the last minute to be like, oh, okay, I need to wait till last. No, I know I have to move, and so I need to be prepared ahead of time. I need to be prepared now, like I know one day I want to have kids. So what am I doing? I'm getting myself together now, mentally, physically, emotionally, and with material things like my transportation, my car, like my apartment, so I can have housing, and knowing that I can be a better parent one day when I do have children after the fact that I get married. I mean, I'm nowhere even close to any, but it's just the fact that when you are responsible, you take care of your business to make sure that you have the things in which you need to do, so you're responsible, okay? So that's what I'm going through right now in my life. So just talk about responsibility, and I feel like in my life where God has taken me, I feel like in this season of my life, I feel like God has taught me a lot of responsibility. Because before in my life, when I was living the way that I was living, I wasn't responsible. I couldn't keep a job. Like, I had my own apartment at 17, and I didn't even last 3 months in my apartment before I was done. 3 months in my own apartment, and then I got kicked out of it. Like, I wasn't responsible at all, but I've learned a lot of responsibility in my life, like, you learn, you grow, and you get better at what it is that you're learning from. It takes day by day, step by step, but I've done what I needed to do to learn more responsibility, by keeping, stable jobs and, making sure my bills are paid on time, and, even to the point where, like, I have credit cards and trying to build my credit, like, I've been responsible with my credit cards, and building my credit because, there's things that I don't want to affect my future by, certain things now. And when you learn some responsibility, and, like I once did a post talking about being responsible for your own actions, take responsibility for your own actions, like when I was younger, I was wild out of control, and I used to blame everything. Oh, this happened to me in my life. If my parents would have done this, if they would have done that. Man, when I woke up and was like, look, I'm changing my life, I was taking responsibility of my own actions. Yeah, they did that to me, but what the heck are you doing with your life, Jasmine? You ain't doing nothing with your life. Get up and do something. Change your life, like, be responsible for your own actions. Start doing something, because you know what? Yes, they hurt you. Yes, they did what they did towards you. But hey, honey, like, you're damaging your life because they're going on with their life. And if you don't get it together, you're going to hurt yourself. Be responsible. Do something, change yourself. And here I am. You know what I'm saying? Here I am. I got my own place. I'm getting prepared for my future. For, wanting to be a good parent, a loving wife, for, the things that I want to do, like, getting my credit together so one day I can buy a house when the timing comes. It's not now, but, like I said, I once said before, you know, like what you do now can affect your future and can cause future regret. You know, cause you regrets for your future. I'm working on my credit now, so I can affect my future in a better way. So when it's time, when I actually want to settle down and stop all that crazy traveling that I like to do, then, you know, I can buy a house and just, you know, lie dormant for a little bit, which is going to be hard for me because I like to travel, okay? So, you know, but at one point, you know, I'll get to that place. But, yeah, I'm going to work, and I'll probably record later. So... You know, but just be responsible, you guys. Like, for real, you know, like, now is the time to take responsibility so you can prepare yourself for your future. On the real. All right, bye.